Okay, hello guys. So this is just going to be a simple video about this tablet here. It's actually a really kind of destroyed tablet. As you can see, everything is scratched, and it's actually should be going to the garbage. But I'm going to use it for other projects, and I thought just to test out my new OBS setup right here. In case you're wondering, there's like 3 cameras up here, and all of them are recording at the same time. And if you're wondering how you can do this, you can check out the videos in my channel. I'm going to be posting that, but let's get back to the topic. We have this tablet here. So we want to reset it. We want to factory reset it, so it comes back to the original state. And actually, there are a couple of ways to do that, but we're going to go for one of the simplest ways. And what happens with these tablets is that usually, because they're quite cheap, they're really cheap, and what happens is that the memory actually can get corrupted while you're using it. It happened to me a couple of times. It just stops booting up and it will be stuck in a boot loop. So what we want to do is basically reset it, and then bring it back to the original state. So I have my setup here. Let's power it on. There's okay, let's see. Actually, it's not powering up. Well, let's see what happened. Okay, so it actually turned off. Okay, so let's turn it back on. Let it boot, and then actually we can charge it. I thought probably there wasn't enough battery power, so it just turned off. Okay, so it's starting up. And actually, if you're wondering, okay, here we go. So it's this is it. It's 60%. It's charging. You can unlock it. You slide this, and then very quickly, actually, the method that I'm gonna show you works for all kinds of tablets, especially the generic ones, the cheap ones. I mean, this one, I think it was probably around 40 euros or $30 or something like that. $35 probably. And from eBay, and they're quite cheap, and actually they do break down sometimes. They just get stuck. So this is the reason why you would need to do this. Okay, so before we start, we're just gonna go over here to settings, and in the settings, just to see, have a look at the model, about tablet. So the model here is Q8H_HD, Android 4.4.2, and the firmware version is 2.0. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, one of the ways to factory reset it is to just go into the settings options until you get to backup and reset. You click on that, and then you can actually reset it from here. It says factory data reset, and you can reset it here. Okay, that's one of the ways, reset tablets. But I actually want to, I prefer to go into the recovery mode, because this is like for me, it's always like a better way. I'm not sure if actually everything gets reset, if the cache and other partitions get reset the same way, but this is actually a better way. There's at the bottom, it says recovery mode, and if you click on that, you can go into recovery mode. Now reboot into system recovery mode. You can partition to remove data or system upgrade. Okay, So that's where we want to go. That's one of the ways that we can do it. So you click OK. Here we go, powering off, and the tablet is going to shut down. Okay, and then boot into recovery mode, I hope. Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, so this is what you get. This is the recovery partition. It booted that, and it's a 833 version 2.0 recovery that's been installed here, and most of the generic tablets and phones will have something like this. Okay, so you have to use the power button actually is to select the menu that you want to select, and then you have to use the volume keys. However, actually as you can see here, the volume keys are missing on this tablet. So actually I think I lost them somewhere. This is like one of these really tablets that I should have just dumped. Okay, but let's open it up because I need the access to the volume keys. Okay, this is probably useful if I unplug this, and then okay, we can plug this. Okay, so we can actually have a look at the back of this just in case you're interested. This is what it looks like. It's right here, Q8V version 1.6 2016. Well, I bought it quite a while ago. The battery, let's see, let's have a look at the battery. Let's see if this camera maybe picks it up a little bit better. Okay, so it's 2000 milliamps, 3.8, 7.6 watt hours. That's not such a big battery. I thought it would be bigger. Actually, you have some space here to have a bigger battery, and in fact I have another model of this that is I suppose it's newer, or it's like a different version, and the battery is quite big. It covers all of this. This is a tiny battery for a tablet. It should be really used for phones. This is the processor. You have the RAM. Not sure what these are. Probably the motherboard chips or some kind of processing. This is the SD card in here that's plugged in, and then the speaker, and then the camera, and then the video cable, camera cable, and the two antennas that are printed on the PCB. One here, one here. I suppose one is Bluetooth, the other one is Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, back to the original topic. Okay, so you have the volume buttons on this side here. Let's see if you can see it in this camera a little bit better. Not really. Okay, so you need to press the volume buttons, which are here, here, and here, up and down, to move the menu. Okay, let's have a look what we have. Okay, move the menu up, down, okay, up and down. Okay, so it's like that's what you use. And then and actually to select whatever the option that you wanted there to select, for example, if you wanted to go into wipe data. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna reboot it one more time, but yeah, to select the options you hit the power button, which is here, which I removed. Okay, so right now we're just going to reboot because I want to do it another way. If your tablet is stuck in a boot loop, you won't be able to go into Android at all. So what you need to do is, when the tablet is starting, is hold. Okay, we're gonna reboot it. We're actually going to turn it off. So to turn off the tablet, at whatever state it is, you have to hold the power button, which is here. You can't see it anymore. Okay, yeah, that's the power button. And just hold it. Okay, and you'll be able to see that when you hold it for a few seconds, the tablet just turns off. Okay, so now it's in the off state. And then, so what we're gonna do is try to enter that menu again. Okay, just in case your tablet cannot start anyways in its original mode. So to do that, you are going to have to hold the up button, which is here, and the power button together. Okay, so you press up and power. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Okay, up and power, holding, and it turns on. It turns on. Keep holding. Keep holding. And then let go of power once for a while. Actually, well, I think what happened, I didn't do it correctly, and the tablet just started up in its normal mode. So we're going to do it again. Okay, and we're actually going to do it one more time. What happens is that it's a little bit tricky. The power button needs to be held for about 5 seconds or maybe a little bit longer. But what happens if you keep on holding it at the beginning, and if you hold it for too long, it's just going to restart again. It's going to turn itself off or reboot and stuff like that. So you have to hold power and volume up together, and then you have to let go of power eventually. Okay, so we're going to try it one more time. Unlock, doesn't matter. We're going to just turn it off with the power button. Okay, let's see. Power button down, turns off. Okay, now we're going to do it again. Power button down, and volume. It's a little bit tricky because I actually don't have the buttons, but let's try it. Okay, so I'm holding it together. Okay, again, power and, sorry, I didn't hold it. So power and volume up, holding it, turns on, let go of power. Let's see if that works. I just have volume up right now. Only volume up is pressed. And let's see if that works. Yes, okay. So actually, yeah, that is correct. That's what you have to do. That is the way. So for all of these tablets, okay, just remember that exactly. So hold power and volume up together, and then as soon as the screen turns on, you can let go of the power button and just keep on holding volume up, and it will go into this menu. Okay. In fact, I'm going to try it one more time just in case, very quickly. So power off with the power down, nothing else pressed, just the power. Tablet turns on. Hold down volume up, hold down power together. Okay, it takes a little bit longer, I suppose. Let go of power. Volume up is still being pressed. Still keeps on going through this screen, and then here we go. So now you're in this menu. Okay, and what do you want to do is wipe data and factory reset. Okay, nothing else. By the way, this is going to delete everything from the tablet. It's going to delete your photos, your account, and everything else. Okay, it's just going to reset it to the same way that that you bought it, or the same way that they ship it from the factory. So be careful with that. Make sure, if you had some photos on this, that's going to be a little bit tricky with these tablets because it's quite difficult to access the partition. you would have to use ADB, and that would have to be another video. That's quite challenging, but it can be done. Like the partition inside of this tablet can be accessed, except some of these are blocked, especially these Chinese tablets. They're blocked. Some of them, sometimes the ADB is blocked. You can't sometimes you can't upload. Maybe fast boot is blocked, and I had some problems with these. I had to go through some custom guides and actually invent my own methods to upload and upload ROMs and to access the recovery partition. And actually I was able to flash another one, but this was maybe a year or two back, but it was challenging. It was really challenging, but there's a way to do this. So if you're interested, you can write me directly or leave a comment if you're interested in that, if you have one of these tablets. So back to the topic, we're going to wipe data, factory reset, and that's it. And then you just click power in here, and that's going to give you like this menu. It's going to say confirm, wipe all user data. This cannot be undone. Of course, it's going to like format everything, reset the partition. So you keep on going down, no, and then finally you will see yes at the bottom, okay, as one of the options. So you can go back, choose the yes, delete all user data, and then you have to hit the power button again. And then it says wiping data, formatting. Okay. Formatting catch, data wipe complete. Okay. So that's again just we can actually do it one more time. Wipe data, factory reset, power button up here. Scroll down to yes, power button again. Okay, here we go. So now the tablet is reset, and then what you can do is reboot system now. So just power again, press power, and the tablet should restart. And usually when the tablet restarts for the first time after it's been reset, especially after factory wipe and data reset, or if you were to format the cache partition, usually it takes longer. The first boot should be a little bit longer. Maybe not on these tablets because it's not a big Android install. Usually the ROMs are quite small, so it shouldn't take that long, but it should significantly take longer than a regular boot. So let's see how long this takes actually. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it's taking longer. Actually, this could take a minute or two, maybe even 5 minutes. I've seen it happen for 5 minutes on some phones. Okay, and the tablet is back to new. Make yourself at home, click OK. So yeah, this is the tablet. It's reset back to its original version, to its original state rather, and yeah, everything is, yeah, okay. So that's what it is. It's everything. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. This is actually quite a new video. I started I just finished my setup tonight. So actually yeah, if you like the video, hit subscribe, and definitely I will be producing many more videos. I hope, now that I have a little bit more free time. So stay tuned, click subscribe, and if you have any questions about this tablet, or if you're stuck with something, leave me a comment and I should get back to you.